But I'm starting to lean more into SBLI, and believe it or not, Mutual of Omaha, just because of their text to sign. Um, so this year, guys, I'm really gonna focus on those carriers. Like those are gonna be my main carriers. And what I want to focus on is like providing a better customer experience for my clients because there's too many benefits that aren't talked about in life insurance. There's too many policies that get replaced because of, pricing and stuff like that. And just there's a lot of awesome things that come with these policies that we don't really talk about too much. So I want to share with you guys today. Yeah, I think it is Occidental in Michigan. Um, they like switch up company names for whatever reason. Pioneer, Occidental, man. But yeah, I'm going to share with you guys really quick SBLI's Living Legacy Shield. Is anybody familiar with that? Just curious.
The name.
So we'll do a quick Google search. And if you guys are familiar with another RSD, Lisa, um, she's another RSD. She's pretty awesome. She was asking about this Legacy Shield because she wanted her clients to have it regardless of if they had a policy or not. So I'm just doing a quick Google search of SBLI Legacy Shield. Okay. And what this is it's a free subscription. And basically it helps them with not planning, because that's going to be Sequoia Concierge, but it's going to allow them to basically have a hub, right? If they have SBLI. So let's sign up really quick and just make like a test account just so we can see what it is. I think I already used one of these emails. I have a ton of emails just for stuff like this. Let's do a random one. So then they would put their address in here. It's always good to like go through these things so that when your client has questions about them, you'll know exactly what they're talking about. So they can put a picture in there if they want. And then this is so if they have like a beneficiary that they want to be in the loop, right, of like their life insurance policy, or maybe they have an executor for an estate or something like that, they could actually just tie them to this account. So like if it's husband and wife, I can put my wife's name in here. And spouse. So you can invite them to connect on Legacy Shield. And another thing that I'm like, as I'm filling this out, I'm just like kind of thinking about a couple of different points of leverage that we could possibly have. But like on the new script, right? You guys are familiar with the new script that Digital just came out with. They have the button up on the back end to kind of get referrals. I think it's the ECR, emergency contact list, or something like that. So guys, we could literally use that. Like this person would obviously be like their number one on that ECR list, right? So you could actually use this whole website to kind of tie that in there to get some more referrals. And I'm just thinking on the fly here. I mean, but it's free. I mean, I just did that. It's probably less than like 5 minutes. But let's take a look at what the dashboard is. They can upload files and documents. One of the things that I'm working on trying to do, which is it's kind of a gray area when we talk about legal, being like legalese, right? But it's the living will. Like I guess drafting. I'm trying to find a template, and I think Jeannie as well was looking for one. So if you guys have any ideas or resources, I have something very simple, and I state on there, this is not a legal document. Consult with an attorney or whatever, but what I like to do is draft up that document with a thank you card and then mail that out as soon as the application gets approved or submitted, right? But this can kind of go into lieu with those documents like wills, the policy documents, and all that stuff in here. Now, obviously, you could see why SBLI would offer this for free, right? Because they're probably like, well, what the heck is SBLI? This is included in their policies as along with funeral concierge, or I'm sorry, Sequoia Concierge. So yeah, I mean, it's just a neat little CRM that, you know, your clients will have access to. It's another selling point, but really it's very useful. And it kind of gives them something to visualize while they're waiting for their policy to get in the mail. It's another tangible product for your clients to be able to log into, to have access to, right? So this is why to me, you know, it's important to figure out what is the best product for our clients. What is it, you know? We've harped on AMM for a while. AMM has a lot of great riders. They have a lot of great value for the price, but they're not always the best priced. And the more that SBLI is just establishing, you know, their name in the game, the more I'm leaning towards them. They had a pretty big problem with billing in the past, but to my knowledge, they got that fixed with the Social Security billing. Credit cards were causing people to lapse. They just mitigated entirely no credit cards, which I love. If that's a problem for people like myself, some people don't have a problem with getting credit cards, like Ashley Bryan. I know her business is pretty sticky with credit cards. For whatever reason, though, I'm not, my business isn't that great with credit cards, so I just rather not write them. But yeah, and their placement is like off the charts, guys. Like instant approvals, like 90% of the time, 95% of the time, instant approval, right? And that's what I want you guys to really focus on this year, is getting your business actually placed. Guys, I've written like, you know, 40,000, 50,000 and had like half of that place just because of like bad underwriting habits, you know, constantly like not looking, not using GUI and stuff like that. So that's really what I want the theme of the year to be, is like, let's increase persistency, let's increase placement, and then go from there. So I adopted a formula.